Hey, it's Will Elwood here. Thank you for joining me in this video. I've wanted to shoot this for a few days now, just finally getting around to doing it. So this is 3 ways to stay calm during these tough times. If you're watching this, there is a very, very high chance that you are self-isolating. There's a very, very high chance that you are feeling very uncertain, anxious, maybe just absolutely terrified. My intention is to reassure you. My intention is to give you 3 practical tips, things that you can do right now just to feel calm. So I've made some notes behind me and I'll be looking there just to make sure I don't miss anything. So the first way that we can stay calm during these tough times is to control what we can control. Byron Katie said there are 3 types of business in this world. There's my business, your business, and God's business. So my business is what I can control. I can only control 2 things. You can only control 2 things, and that is our thoughts and our actions. Everything else we have to surrender. Everything else other than your thoughts and actions, you have to surrender, because it's either God's business, the nature of God, the business of God and nature, or other people. So if you're online getting annoyed at how people are panic buying, that is not in your control. And you're going to add to the suffering and the stress by focusing on that. So pull your attention back to yourself, to your thoughts, and to your actions. They're the only things that you can control. You can control the media that you consume. You can control who you speak to. You can observe where your thinking is going, and you can do things that are going to help you to think differently about the situation so that you can feel better. And the latter 2 tips are going to be helping you how to do that. But first of all, focus on what you can control. Surrender everything else, because it's futile. It's scary, but there's an element of peace that comes with accepting what you cannot control. The second that you admit or surrender to the fact that you can't control really how this virus is going to spread, you can't control the actions of governments and other individuals. The second you surrender that, you're powerful. You're stepping back into your own power, your thoughts, your actions. You can do what you need to do to make sure that you are safe. And your actions, of course, can influence other people. They can influence your loved ones and the people around you to make sure that they stay safe as well. So that's the first point I want to make, is just control what you can control. Look at your actions. What are you doing on a daily basis? Control your thinking. Where are your thoughts going? Are you watching too much media? Are you lonely? What can you do to feel better? Secondly, do something positive for something else. I wonder if this is pure distraction. And if that is, then I think that's okay. But just do something positive for yourself. I think when we're left alone, our mind will create horror stories. It will worry. I'm a big believer in service and serving other people, helping other people, being kind to other people. I'm absolutely knackered. 10 days ago, my wife and I welcomed our son into the world, baby Henry, who is absolutely gorgeous and perfect. And I've been caring for him, and I've been caring for his mum, my wife, as well. And honestly, I haven't really had too much time to think about this situation that's going on in the world, because I'm just busy thinking about them. And I think we can all do this. I think we can all check in on our loved ones, our colleagues, our friends. I think we can all be kind to our neighbours. I think we can check in with our neighbours. One thing that I love as a silver lining of this is just the sense of community. This situation is forcing us to not only think bigger and think about, our actions on a global level and how they may be impacting other people, but on a smaller level, how we can look after our neighbours. I saw a beautiful video the other day of just neighbours pulling together, standing outside their houses and clapping a paramedic who was going off to work. And I think that's incredible. I think, we've lost this to some extent. I think we can lose ourselves in our own lives. We have to think about other people. So do something positive for something else. That's my second tip. Tip number 3 is to write a what I'm looking forward to list. Now, it's really quite sad, but my son is probably not going to meet, sorry if I get emotional, probably not going to meet his grandparents for a long time. I'm from the UK, I live in Germany, and Yvonne's parents live in another part of Germany, like 2 hours away. And we've made a very tough decision just to stay at home, just the 3 of us. And that's really, really horrible. In the sense that he's not going to see his grandparents, he's not going to see his uncles. I've got, lovely cousins who he's not going to see. I've got amazing friends, Yvonne's got amazing friends who he's just not going to meet. And that's sad, but on the flip side of that, there's so much to look forward to. I'm so looking forward to taking him on his first holiday, taking him to the UK and taking him to the sea. I'm looking forward to him just sat in the town square here. I'm drinking a coffee. He's just looking around. I can't wait for that level of normality to return, because at the moment it's just not there. I could go on for a very, very long time talking about what I'm looking forward to, and I think we just have to focus on that. We have to acknowledge that this is not a nice situation. It's not a nice situation at all. But we can flip that. We can look at, okay, well, what have I been taking for granted? What can I look forward to? What am I looking forward to? Because there's so much there, and make a list. Write this out. If you just take away one thing from this video, make it that. Write out a list. What are you looking forward to? Maybe you normally hate your job and actually looking forward to going back to your job. I don't know, but you do. So thanks for watching this. If you found this helpful, then that's great. That's my intention. That's really something. Give us a like, give us a share this with someone that you love, and yeah, I really pray that it can help. Please take care of yourself, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.